So here I have the Hisingy Mach500. I gotta say, Hisingy's marketing and their packaging is on point all the time. They have a theme and they're running with it, but this is everything we get in the box, and there's quite a bit here to unpack. So we'll start right here with the manuals. If you're new to Hisingy, they do have an app, and then after you download the app, then you can scan this QR code and add this to your inventory, which I'm gonna do because I have the Hisingy app, and that's something they do with a lot of their things. If you buy spare parts or anything, upgrades, you scan it and add it to your inventory. But we get the quick guide. The quick guide is just that. It's just a quick way to get you flying. And with Hisingy, they have these story comics that give you like a backstory of the character. Then we get the actual user manual that tells you a little bit more details, controller functions, how to start flying, and then you get your decal sheet. We have the cockpit stickers is right there. It flips up. That's normally where the FPV camera goes. There is no FPV camera on this one. I don't remember getting any of these in any of the past Hisingy's. Maybe this is something new, but you get this kind of glittery card, like a trading card. Then you get your spare props, a full set of them. You get your charger, and then you get 2 spare motors, the 8520 coreless motors. Here's our battery. It's a proprietary battery. It fits right in the back. And there's one already in the drone, and it's a 950 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt single cell LiPo. And you can buy these on the website if you want to pick up more. And then you also get the charging hub. Here we have the controller. The controller's loaded with buttons. It takes 3 AAA batteries, not included. And let's take a look at the drone. So as I mentioned, there's a second battery, and here is the drone. The drone looks really cool, like a spaceship. And something different, I haven't seen this on any of the Hisingy drones. It does come with an optical flow sensor. So when you're hovering in your living room, or you can fly this outside if you want, but if you're hovering around in your living room, it'll lock into a pattern on the floor, and that'll keep it steady. So let's get these stickers on, get these batteries charged up, and then we're gonna take this out. All right, let's take this Mach500 from Hisingy for a little flight. I'll show you all the different functions on the controller. There's quite a few that are labeled. So we have our charged up battery, and that's how we turn it on. We just push it in the back till it clips, and then that powers it on. There's no on or off switch. And then we turn the controller on, and as you can see, it does not auto bind. You have to up, down, and now we have a bind. The LEDs stop blinking real fast, and now they're in like this breathing mode. So first thing we're gonna wanna do is we want to calibrate the gyro, which is right there. So let's just push that button. We see the LEDs flashing, and then they stop. So now the gyro is calibrated. So we can do our takeoff and landing, and we can do that with this button. So we just press it, and it takes off right like that. And then you can press it again, and it lands. The other way you can take off is you can manually take off, and you just down and in, and now the motors are armed. You see them spinning. We just hit up on the left stick, and that's how we can take off. So this does have altitude hold, so this is a beginner-friendly drone. And we'll see how good it holds position. Now the optical flow sensor should be working. Now this floor, there's not a lot of patterns on the floor, a couple grease spots here and there, but there's not a lot of patterns on the floor for this drone to kind of like find its position. So that might be confusing it a little bit, but it seems to be holding its position okay. So let's fly around. And this is the first rate, and the first rate is very slow. So let's change speeds, which is right there, that button. So now we're in the second rate. Yeah, it picks up speed a little bit. You can see the yaw gets a little faster. And let's flip to the third rate. And we are now in the third rate. The drone is kind of loud. I have to talk over it. But this is the third rate.
So, but I want to try headless mode out. So I think for headless mode, let's turn this off and turn this off. For headless mode, we need to have the drone facing, the head facing forward. So let's turn it on and we bind. Let's do a gyro calibration and let's take off. So for headless mode, we just give it one quick press. You can see the LEDs are flashing, and that means it doesn't matter which way the head of the drone is facing. See, let's turn it around, and if I push forward, it's still gonna go that way. And if I go this way, it's gonna come towards me. One thing I like to do is I like to spin the head around while I'm testing headless mode out. And you can see, if you hit left, it'll go left no matter which way the head of the drone. And now I'm hitting right and it's going right. So that's headless mode. Let's get out of that. We have circle fly, which is right here. Circle fly, let's give that a press. And it just flies in circles by itself. And to get out of it, almost hit the car lift there. But to get out of it, you can hit a stick, which is what I did. Here, let's circle fly again. So you just hit the right stick and it takes you right out of it. Or you could just hit the button again and it stops it. So we only have one other thing, and that's the flips, but it does have the LED button. You can cycle through to whatever color you want. And to do that, you just hit the LED button and you see it changing color. Oh, and we got low battery already. Look, the lights are flashing. It's saying low voltage. So I did not get a really long flight time out of that. Good thing there's two batteries. So we're gonna put the second battery in because I want to show the flips. So yeah, let's land this. I'll show you. Emergency stop, long press, and it'll shut it off. I have the other battery fully charged, ready to go. So let's swap this out. So we got a fresh battery in. Let's put it in the air. There's a front flip. Flip, let's hit back. No, doesn't want to do a back flip. Okay, no back flips. Okay, it does front flips. And let's do a flip. Yep, there's a flip to the left. We got a flip to the right. Okay, so no back flips on this. So you can fly this outdoors if you want. Let's take this outside, see how good it handles. Let's see how good it handles the wind. Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of wind. Looks like we have some storms brewing. Ooh. It's not liking the wind. I'm in the third rate. Yeah. Okay, let's go back inside. This is not a good outdoor test. Let's do a few flips and fly this around. Whoa! Oh. Okay, well, I got up in the light there. It actually went up by itself. I didn't even hit up on the stick. So that was the Hisingy Mach500. My take on it, well, it's a really cool looking drone. I like it. It's definitely beginner friendly because it's not too fast, even in a third rate. You have the altitude hold, and then you also have the optical flow sensor. Everything worked as it should, and then you also have the flips. So other than the short battery life, and it's not even short battery life, it was a short battery life until low voltage detection. So I'll leave a link to this in the description below. This is right around $50, so it's not a bad price tag either. That's it for the video, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you join me on the next one.